Alright folks, Post here, welcome back to another Pokemon Masters video, and today I'm going to go over what I think is a striker that a lot of people are actually low-key sleeping on, that, I think is kind of underrated, that people aren't, really talking about as much. But anyways, as usual, before we get into today's topic, let's go ahead and do our daily discount scouts, and let's do Cynthia first. There's like another week before she goes away, right? So yeah, let's do Cynthia first. That's not a good sign, but there's still hope. We can still get an antenna. Even if we don't get an antenna, we can still get the door animation thing, right? 10%. Come on, game, 10%. Okay, never mind. Yikes. I've gotten her, like, that's my third in a row, by the way. Alright, let's do Lance. It'll be hilarious if we get her again. Alright. No animations. Unlikely for a 5-star, very likely for another Alyssa. So, there we go. And, it's nothing. Okay, well, there we go. Anyways, let's get to Roserade. So, I've seen a lot of people disrespecting Roserade recently, and I'm not too happy about it. Because I actually think Roserade is not as bad as people think she is, honestly. Like, look at her, like, Roserade, if you compare it to Sceptile, again, Sceptile is better. That's for sure, 100% sure. Sceptile is better. But Roserade's not that much worse, right? Sceptile has Dire Hit Plus. Roserade also has Dire Hit Plus. Probably one of the best, stat boosting moves in the whole game. Dire Hit Plus, right? You also have Leaf Storm. Sceptile also has Leaf Storm. You have Trust in Nature, which is different from Sceptile's, admittingly. So you can't really use it at the start of the game. So again, for those of you who don't know what it does, increases the user's move gauge by 2, converts the user's stat reduction into stat increases. So you have to kind of wait till you use your third Leaf Storm, when you're -6 in special attack to actually use it to get to +6 in special attack. Well, Sceptile, you could just use that from the start, and then, you just immediately get +6 in attack and special attack. But on the other hand, Sceptile does consume 3 bars for that, and then for Roserade, you get 2 bars back. So that's a pretty good deal in my opinion, honestly. And then Absorb. So the only big difference here, aside from I guess Trust in Nature, is that Absorb is it's a special attack, and then Brennan has Bullet Seed, which is physical, and Brennan has really good physical damage, and Brennan can do both special and physical damage, which is one of the reasons why Brennan is so good, right? Again, Brennan's still one of the best units in the game, definitely top 3, right? No question about that. But again, I don't think Roserade is that bad. And also, Roserade's passive quickly charges the move gauge when the weather is sunny, which is good, but you probably won't use that too often, because again, Ponytail's your only sunny day character, so you can't really do that too much. And the other thing about Roserade that isn't as good as Brennan, aside from a slight special attack difference, is Roserade is much slower than Brennan in comparison. Even though Roserade's not terribly slow, but Brennan's one of the fastest sync pairs in the game. So there's that. Anyways, again, if we want to compare it to Brendan, you could see Brendan 379 special attack and 379, and then Roserade is 346. So that's like a 33 special attack difference, which really isn't that large. It's not even it's not even as large as a 2-star max 2-star gear difference, right? So it really isn't that large, but the speed difference is pretty. It's pretty big, which is why, or at least one of the reasons why, Gardenia isn't as good as Brendan, but still really, really good. 294 on the speed for Gardenia, and then Brendan 421. So the reason why I say, I've been, or I guess, a lot of people have been dissing Gardenia recently, but one of the ones that I've saw, like, publicly, or, I guess very publicly, was actually Game Press's tier list. And again, I don't really want to criticize people's tier lists too much. Again, they're all subjective. People have their opinions, that's fine. That's whatever, right? But, and again, I don't want to criticize it too much, but, like, Game Press had Brendan up at S tier, which is fine, right? I don't have too many objections with that. But Gardenia is all the way down at C, in the same tier as Pikachu and Barry. Berry might be, in my opinion, probably the worst striker in the game. And Pikachu's not that great either. Pikachu's pretty close in that category as well. And again, that's, again, it's subjective. If they want to put Pikachu and Berry in C, fine. But Roserade in C as well? Same Roserade, same tier as Berry and Pikachu. And I'm not going to talk about all the other stuff, like, also Seabold in C as well, which I don't, I guess, generally agree with either. But still, Roserade is not in the same tier as Berry and Pikachu. That's for sure. That's 100% sure. Like, I don't even think that is too much of an opinion, honestly. Like, it is literally an opinion, but, like, it's really hard to argue why Roserade is in the same tier as Berry and Pikachu. So, anyways, yeah, a lot of people have been sleeping on Roserade, and I just don't think Roserade is that bad. Again, we just did the comparisons with Sceptile. Let's go ahead and, do some battles with it and try it out, and, you guys could see for yourselves. So let's go ahead and do the Striker course. I think the only one that Berry's, or not Berry, Roserade is actually super effective against is, like, all the way down here, Lorelei normal, which is, again, not a really good example, but what can you do, right? So, actually, I think there's actually one with sides that are weak to water, right? I think there was one of the sides. I think it was Rourke, right? No, it's not Rourke. It's I can't remember at the moment. We'll go through. Oh, it's Claire. Yeah. So let's do Claire first, and we'll see how much damage Roserade does in battle, and then we'll bring the same setup with Sceptile instead. So we'll bring Torchic and Nose Patches so we could get max special attack here, and then also max crit, right? So let's start with a Dire Hit, Blazing Hope, that's +2 special attack, and then max crit. Study Buddies, that's another +2 special attack, so that's +4 special attack and also +2 speed. And I guess we'll just use Study Buddies again just for the extra speed. But yeah, there we go. And let's go ahead and target Feel and just see how much damage it does. Again, it varies, right? And that's 4.8k damage. 4.8k damage. Not bad, right? 4.8k, not bad. Oh my god, we just one-shot the Claire. Okay. 4.8k damage over there on our first Leaf Storm. And there goes the Dratini as well. 1.9k on our third Leaf Storm, which obviously has, reductions from the Leaf Storm, right? So 4.8k on this Feel. Let's throw, Sceptile in. And again, I do expect Sceptile to do much better damage because, well, it has a higher special attack stat, right? That's pretty, fairly obvious. But let's just see just how much more it does, right? All right. Again, remember it's around 4.8k for Roserade. Let's see how much Sceptile does in this scenario, right? Same scenario, right? Let's do that. Study Buddy, Star Hit. I guess we'll do that again. Whatever. And let's go Target's Feel on that. And last time Roserade was 4.8k. And Sceptile is, drumroll, and a missed. Okay. And 5.2k. So it's what? 300 or so more, right? Almost 400 more. So, again, Sceptile, much better. But that's not too big of a difference. Really isn't too big of a difference. Oh my god, Leaf Storm, 90% accuracy, man. It's the only, I guess, I will not say the only downside, but the biggest downside of Leaf Storm is 90% accuracy. It also lowers your special attack, which I don't find as big as a problem as the accuracy, but also an issue as well. So there we go. Roserade, pretty good. Definitely not as good as, or not as good. Imagine if I actually said that. Definitely not as bad as our friend Pikachu and Berry/Piplup. Even though, again, I love Empoleon. I'm a huge Empoleon fan, but it is what it is. It's just not good in this game, unfortunately. Hopefully Synchrid could help Empoleon get a bit better, but at the moment, it's just not that great. And I definitely don't think Roserade is in the same tier as Berry. So, anyways, let's go and try Roserade out in co-op. Let's do Let's do EX, speaking of berry, let's go and do EX very hard berry. So here's the thing with Roserade. Like, Roserade does much worse than Sceptile and EX berry just because Empoleon has very, very high special defense. Like, absurdly high special defense and not so high physical defense. That's why Sceptile is much better in this scenario, but Roserade's not that much worse. So Roserade's still usable in this one. Maybe not the best example. Maybe EX Brock is probably the better example. Let's actually try EX Brock. It's just that no one really does EX Brock, so I don't think, you know, folks might even queue up for EX Brock, which is like my, you know, why I'm worried about this one. So I'm Chris there, just in case we have to deal, you know, sides later for some reason. I don't expect anyone to match up here because, again, there's no point doing EX Brock when EX Berry is just there. You know, EX Berry much easier to do. You could literally auto it, and it's the same gear. It's both grass, right? If no one joins, I'll just go do Berry instead. And actually, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's do it with NPCs. Let's do it with NPCs and see what happens. All right. Again, EX Brock is not exactly easy. I'd have to say, right? Okay, let's start out with our hit. Let's get them to attack the side. Well, no, they're attacking the sides on their own. Never mind. That's cool, I guess. Let's get our second dire hit in before we start leaf storming. Hopefully we could. Oh no, they got ancient power in before we could do a get our Unity out. That's unfortunate. All right, Mega Kick hit, so, and our Leaf Storm hit as well, so we should be, well, we not should be, we already got Unity here, which is nice, obviously. Damn, they're really hurting our boy Crasher Wake there with the Ancient Powers. One more Leaf Storm, and then we can use Trust in Nature. That will bring our -6 in special attack to a +6, which is, you know, a net, you know, +12 in comparison, right? Let's go ahead and do that. Trust Nature, that also boosts our move gauge by 2 as well. Onyx is about to sync move, so that was pretty bad. Unfortunately. I thought we could get a Leaf Storm in before Onyx synced, but apparently not. So, oh well. What can we do? Can we survive one of those? Not sure. Let's see. And no, we couldn't, unfortunately. Oh well. That's not cool. That's not cool. Okay, let's throw in Sceptile, which is still decent. It kind of sucks that we. Oh well. Let's start hit, do our thing. Have physical shield up. Okay. I don't know why they call it physical shield when they could just, like, you know, call it like reflect or something. Let's do a Leaf Storm before we do no turning back, just so we could get a Unity in real quick. Well, it's not really quick because, well, it's 3 bars. But yeah, got that Unity in. See if we could take out the Lunetone on the right side. That would be really cool. That would be really cool. All right, and it is not even close. Ouch. All right, let's go no turn back, then we'll sink. Oof, Bulldoze, that's not cool. That's not cool. Yikes. Bulldoze might be one of the most annoying moves. What we can do. Not in a good spot here. Not sure if we could win this with NPCs. You know, just how it's going at the moment. Again, probably should have taken out the sides first, but it is a Roserade showcase video, so I was hoping we could actually use Roserade before the whole fight ends. Oh well. Let's see if this Leaf Storm could take it out. This could be dub or L here. And we took it out. Okay. We should be fine now. We should be fine. That was pretty huge. Let's swap now. Let's swap for Alligator in. Let's go with our or never mind. It's probably just gonna take us out, and we'll just automatically switch for Alligator in then because we died. Again, not really good. Should have taken out the sides first, but hey, Roserade. Oh well. Let's do a double X attack, pick up the pace, and we'll throw in a Mega Kick. Ugh, Rock Slide, not cool. Ugh, yikes. Oh, they're all dead. probably not going to win this one, I don't think. But hey, you know, you guys see the amount of damage Roserade did. Obviously, Roserade does a lot of damage, right? So that's always cool. And let's finish the Lunatone off here, and we'll admit a defeat, or accept defeat. Or we could just quit. Anyways, you guys get the point. Let's do Bear this time. Let's do Bear this time, because with Bear you could actually, well, I guess you can't literally start with Roserade. You have to like start with Marley, but you know, Marley one move and then you could swap into Roserade real quick, which would be a bit better to showcase, because we could actually win this one if we do, you know, yeah, and we don't have to start with Feraligatr, so you guys don't spend like 2 minutes watching Feraligatr instead of Roserade in a Roserade video. Okay, let's throw in, where is Marley? Where's Marley? There's Marley. Again, for those of you who don't know why we're using Marley here, Marley has a move that prevents us from getting Hypnosis, and if we get Hypnosis from the start, that's not too much of a showcase video either, right? Okay. Again, I don't understand. I don't understand why they threw it in the same tier as Pikachu and Barry. Not trashing the tier list. I don't really want to go into all that stuff. You know, not here for any drama with Game Press. Which again, you know, their site most of the time, you know, very helpful with Grimsley. Okay, you know, with all the info they put out, sometimes, you know, they get some stuff wrong, and that's fine. For example, the Glalie passive, which was unfortunate, but hey, they fixed it afterwards, which is cool. Let's go. We're standing strong. Get that out first, and then we'll swap in Roserade. Did they start Grimsley because of the Bronzongs? Yikes. Yikes. Yeah. Not sure that was a good move on their part, unfortunately. Let's actually start hitting the sides first. Even though you're kind of supposed to hit the mid. Well, actually, I guess it doesn't really matter too much. But, you know. Again, Barry has very, very high special defense. Which is why it's, you know, Sceptile is much better in this stage, just because of Bullet Seed, right? But also, you know, Roserade's not bad in this scenario either. Let's go ahead and Leaf Storm over here. Take out the other side, and then after this Leaf Storm, I think we could use Trust in Nature, right? Except they avoided it and accidentally clicked Trust in Nature anyways. Rip. Not that it's a bad thing or whatever, but still. Let's take out this guy first. And what are we? We're at, we got +10, which is a +4, the -2. I think we're at +2 right now, special attack wise, right? Not 100% sure on that. Obviously, we probably should have taken out the Bronzong, just so, you know, the Unity would have probably taken care of, you know, the sides. But oh well, that's unfortunate. Oh, looks like they're going to take out Bronzong for us. That's good, obviously. Ouch. That kind of hurt. Okay, they're going to sync move. Hopefully the Grimsley takes out the sides over there real quick. And also hopefully get a Leaf Storm in. If their countdown... Oh, Leaf Storm. Cool. And we get a sync move in as well, maybe? Can we get a Trust in Nature in before our sync move? We probably won't, because they had to die in the swap. Please, sync. Come on. Yeah, there we go. We got a sync move in. And we could probably even get a Leaf Storm in before they sync. Maybe. Yes, there we go. Again, doesn't do too much damage to Barry in comparison to Brandon, because again, very low physical defense in comparison to special defense for Empoleon, but still gets the job done for the most part. And that should end. What was this thing's? I don't remember this thing's name. But you know, the turtle. The sides. Surf. Are we gonna survive that? Oh, actually, no, that didn't do too much damage. Okay, there we go. Usually, when you take out the mid first, the side starts using like really strong AoE attacks, but really not so much for Surf. And there we go. Pretty easy. So again, you know, I've just been seeing some folks, again, I wouldn't say, obviously not the majority, but, you know, some folks, very vocal minority, I guess, you know, been talking about, talk some trash about Gardenia, and I think, it was kind of unfair to our girl, so I thought I'd, do a quick showcase video to tell folks that she's not that bad. Anyways, that's me for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below about, Gardenia in general, I guess. And yeah, like and enjoy this video, subscribe to the channel for some more Pokemon Masters content. You can join the Discord if you want to, talk Pokemon Masters with folks and myself as well, and all that stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next one. By the way, I think Typhlosion is tonight or something, right? So stay tuned for that, maybe. It's either tonight or tomorrow, right? I can't remember, but, it should be soon.